In this video, we're going to try to install the cabin air filter on your Volvo XC60 located behind the glove box. Now starting on the passenger side underneath the glove box, I want to go on in here and you're going to access that filter right in this back corner. At the base of the glove box, you're going to find this trim panel right here. It's held in place by two T25 Torx bit screws. We'll get loosened and remove these here. I'm just going to use my ratchet and a little extension and zip these right out. Going to be reusing those, so don't lose them. And then grab that trim panel. I'm going to pluck that on down. Disconnect this little trim clip in the back, and then we want to go ahead and press in on this little tab. We're going to remove this connector. Pinch and pull. Remove that trim panel, set it aside. Now right up here, you can notice a blue connector, and there's a little release tab. I'm going to use a pocket screwdriver. We want to go ahead and disconnect this, so I'm going to go in, push on that tab. I want to go ahead and remove this here. And the whole little block here kind of popped out for me. Not that big of a deal. We're going to remove that anyways. It's just easier to operate this here with this connector undone. There it is. Big blue connector. Pull that off to the side. I'm going to grab this electronic module right here. I'm going to wiggle this down. Sometimes the carpet's in the way, so let's go ahead and pull that carpet down. I'm going to pull this whole corner right down and out. Swing this down and out of the way. Now when you pull this out, there's a little mounting tab right here that mounts up top, and on the bottom there's two little feet that actually engage into the back firewall area right here. There's a bracket that just pops into. You want to take note of that when you go to install this. Now up underneath, you're going to locate this little door right here. Now this is where the cabin air filter is located. There's going to be 3 tabs. You're going to pull out 1, 2, and 3. And pull this out. And then swing that out. Now this is the cabin air filter in here. And sometimes it can be buggerous to get to, so you can just kind of jam a finger in there and kind of get a hold of a piece of it. You might be able to use a pick as well, but you just want to kind of grab a hold of this and start to pull it out. Now you're going to see debris falling out of this. And as you're pulling it out, you're going to have to curve it and bring it out towards you. Sometimes these can be extremely nasty, and you might want to use a mask because the debris can be pretty nasty coming out. Go ahead and work this filter on out. Now there's a little duct right here. This little guy here can be a pain, so this can wiggle around a little bit, but either way, go ahead and get that filter out and find the nearest trash can. Now installing the air filter, you want to make sure that the arrow is facing towards the cabin of the vehicle, not towards the engine. So let's go ahead and install this. Now you're going to have to kind of twist this around to get it up into position. You do kind of have to get this thing kind of shoved in there. And good thing it's collapsible like an accordion. Fit that in. Now as you're feeding this in, you do have to reach around the backside and grab the top. You need to work it in. Press in on the bottom, press in on the top, and kind of rock it back and forth to get it in place. Obviously, once you get it lined up, whoop, right in it goes. And once you have that tucked in, I'm gonna go ahead and just reverse the procedure. Get the door with those little tabs lined up. Make sure all three of these clips are locked into place. I'm gonna install our box here. Remember, these 2 feet go inside here, and then it's just gonna push up and lock onto this locked upper tab there. Get up around that little lovely ductwork that we've been dealing with the whole time. Grab that blue connector, line it up. Snap it in, give it a little wiggle, make sure that that blue connector is locked into place. Let's go ahead and tuck our carpet back up. Install the harness for the light. Make sure that locks in. Insert this into the little retainer in the back. Install the screws. Now I'm just going to gently snug these down. So once they bottom out, just go a tiny bit more. Do that for both of them. And you're all set.
When only the best will do, demand TRQ. The only company that lets you view before you do. TRQ is committed to offering the highest quality aftermarket auto parts that are engineered for peace of mind. Thanks for using and viewing with TRQ.